Big pimpin', baby. It's big pimpin', spinach.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy K Ray back at you again. And what I'm gonna do today is just I'm gonna go over how to start your smoker using the Minion Method. And I'm doing this on my little Master Forge vertical smoker here. So what I did, I just laid all the charcoals in the bottom of the charcoal basket of the smoker. And as you can see, like right in the middle, got a little opening right there that I took the charcoals out of the middle and just placed them in the charcoal chimney right here. So it's probably about like 12 briquettes that I took out of there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get those started in the chimney. And what I'm doing to get those started, I have these Weber lighter cubes right here. I mean, they work like really well. You can get a pack of these like from Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. It's like about $3. It's like about 24 cubes in here. And man, I've had these things for probably at least 6 months. So, $3 for 6 months worth of usage, and I still probably got about 8 left. So, these work really good. They light really well. Nice little flame going to it. Finally. Throw my charcoals on now. They should be ready to go in about 10 or 15 minutes. So once they get ready, I'll be back and let you see how the rest of the process goes. Alright, later. Alright, everybody, I am back. Been about 10 minutes. I think the coals are good to go. So I'm put them back in the spot where they came from. Going right there in the middle. That little circle right there. I think that's all it's gonna take. So I'ma just put the smoker back together. Open all the dampers on it. All the dampers fully open. And I'm gonna just let it run, come up to temp. And once it come up to temp, I'll show you how the coals are burning in it. All right, later. All right, everybody, I'm back, and my pit is up to temp now. Look at this gauge, see what it's reading. It's reading like 290, but it's really like 280. It's like 10 degrees off, 10 degrees low. So that's good. Been running the pit for about 45 minutes, so it took about 45 minutes for it to get up to temp. So let me open up and see what we got. All right, Minion Method is working just fine. Up to 280 degrees, and they just burning right in the middle. That's what I'm looking for, to get a good, nice, clean, slow burn. So that's really all it is for the Minion Method. What I'm gonna do is put some wood on there, show you how I set my wood up, and that'll be it. Be back with you in a minute. All right, everybody, I'm back. Just put a pile of wood chunks on there, and what I did, I just kind of stacked them. Just kind of stacked them up a little bit, like a little volcano, right over the top of where the I put the hot coals at, so they don't run and ignite the other coals. So that's basically it. Like I say, on this burn here, on this setup here, should get like 5 to 6 hour burn, a little bit less than 8 pounds of charcoal, maybe about 7 pounds. So see what it run like, and I will get back at you later. All right, everybody, I'm back, and just an update on the Minion process. I am doing a cook at this time, but I'm gonna do this video and that video at the same time. So just to give you an idea of how the Minion Method completely works, to see if it really does work. I mean, as you can see, the coals are burning pretty good, but they're not burning evenly as I would like for them to burn. So it's still burning pretty efficient with the amount of coals that's being used. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have to move the coals around a little bit, add a little bit more wood to it, and I mean, it'll still work, but you have to, on this pit, I can't speak for nobody else's pit, but this one, you do have to work with it a little bit. But I mean, as you can see, it's still like just not even 50% of the coals burnt, and we 3 hours in. So I think if I can just move them around, keep everything burning efficient, but just make it burn a little bit more even, we'll be in good shape. So hopefully, just one bag of coals could, burn for about 6 hours. So, later on, as I get into the cook, maybe 6 or 7 hours in, I'll update this and we'll see how everything's going. All right, later. All right, I'm back. What I did, I just added some Applewood, chips right there in the middle where I had initially started the hot coals at. It just rotated some of the other coals around to try to even things out. So I think that'll work. It only took me like 3 minutes to do that. So that wasn't really too bad. So let it roll on along, and we'll see where we at later. All right, everybody, I'm back, and I'm like at the 5 hour mark with this Minion Method cooking style today, and the pit was still holding temperature pretty good, but I could see it kind of dying down, and the coals are pretty much dying down. So what I did, I just put about 20 more briquettes on top of the ones that are already cooking. And I mean, the method is still good. I mean, it works really well, but for this smoker, like I said, it's a cheap smoker, not a real efficient cooking smoker. And you definitely can't have a mindset with this as a set it and forget it operation. So I have checked on it. This is like my third time checking on it. Other couple of times I had to move the coals around a little bit, get everything burning evenly. The coals are finally burning evenly, but I'm on kind of like a not really a long cook, but probably about a 6-7 hour cook. So I want to make sure I got enough coals to take me through. So I probably could have made it 6 hours like I had stated before, with those coals, but I don't want them to burn down too far before adding more fuel to it and just extend my cook. So overall, I think it's you know, I pretty much proved my point of, you know, 4 to 6 hours. So we're at 5 hours now. So it worked out pretty good. But like I say, it's not a set it and forget it operation. So that's it on my information on the Minion Method. This is definitely going to take me through my cook here. So, and it still was like less than a full bag of charcoals. I mean, I still got maybe a half a pound or so of charcoals left in there. So I could take this cook, 7, 8 hour cook with 1 bag of coals. So that's it. Just appreciate you, everybody stopping by, checking out my channel. Appreciate the comments, and definitely appreciate everybody that subscribed to my channel. So I'm out. Until next time. Later.